Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and slayers of all ages, and welcome to Valkyrie Chronicles. I'm your warrior at large, Doggo Skilla, and I'm joined by Snaky Boy Kiba.
Snaky?
He'd be a thief, but that's not in this game.
1935 BC.
What?
Two powers controlled the continent.
Huh?
In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral.
I'm deadly sick today, and I have no idea why.
Scarcity led to the inevitable war.
Chasing after Papa?
Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border.
Like, I was coughing really bad earlier before
and the Second European
I
War
did anything today, because it was like really hot. Like, it's been Florida hot basically all summer.
The Empire, with its vast
but
military superiority,
we haven't had
struck
the
hard,
AC on
gaining
all
ground
summer.
in early victories and putting the Federation.
So I just kind of get to wake up and hope to the gods that I
the Empire
actually get to breathe.
Of the Federation.
Which usually the answer is no.
In
Especially today, because I was coughing to the point where I popped my ribs out.
They found their next victim.
Again.
Gallia had long maintained its
Again,
neutrality.
it's not new, but like, not fun.
But the rich stores of Ragnite under the Gallian soil proved
Alright,
too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along
Oh,
the
right,
eastern border
this is like,
and invaded with all
reverse
the
World War
force
II.
of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
In World War II, it was everybody ganging up on like 3 guys, mostly because they were stupid and doing bad things. But in this game, everyone is ganging up on the guys, but the guys are the good ones, not the Yahtzees. I know, but that's what they say when they win at Yahtzee in Germany. I'm not German. Oh, terrible joke. Welcome to the stream, everybody. What a way to start. The one thing that's gonna be rough in this is this game has like you build your squad before you send them out. But you ain't got you have to trial and error to figure out what exactly you're fighting. So, like, unless I pull up a walkthrough, it's gonna be like, well, I guess I'll put out a rocket launcher guy. Oh, there's nothing that actually needs me to have one of those. Ooh. Or like, I guess I'll just have a bunch of machine gunners, and there's a tank. Fuck me sideways.
It really hasn't changed very much.
Knowing me, there's gonna be a lot more of that than there should be. Just because I have bad luck in video games.
Already?
Except for when I don't.
Still, even after all this time, never got
there,
done
guys.
all the stupid like typings for Pokemon and stuff.
Beautiful.
It's
Starting
like,
early
oh
this
yeah,
year.
no, I got like the basic ones down. It's like you start throwing doubles in there and shit, and I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna use what I want. And
The worst
if it
thing
says
is,
it's dead, well shit.
From my memory of like, because the ones I played the most were Ruby and Omega Ruby, which is when Mawile was introduced.
Freeze.
And in
Put your
OG
hands in the
Ruby,
air.
Mawile was
Slowly.
basically indestructible.
Yep.
Like, that thing was insane. Give it a certain
Haven't
held
seen you
item
around
and you
before.
can't kill it. Like,
What's your
actually.
name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
In,
The one with the gun. We're with the
in,
I'm Alicia.
Oh, it's 'cause
in
not
Omega
the-
Ruby,
So,
it got slightly
I'm wondering
worse.
what you've been writing in that little
Because
book
they
you
added
got.
Fairy.
Imperial spies are in the area.
Yeah, because they needed to counteract that.
Yes,
This
now
book
it's
is
even
nothing,
more
really.
powerful.
I was just
Before it
sketching
didn't
the
have any,
fish
like,
and,
hyper
you know,
strength. It was just indestructible.
Yes.
Now it's
Oh,
indestructible
I know.
Anakin one-shot certain things, just because
And
fuck
you know
you, that's
there's
why.
a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Why would... That's like the worst way to threaten someone I think I've ever heard from a cop in a
What?
game.
Thanks, fish.
We can go talk about fish drawing at the station. Like, what?
Okay, so
The fuck do you mean?
sure, like, whatever the fuck you say, I guess.
That doesn't sound like a threat. It sounds like you actually just want to talk to me about how I draw fish. Followed by her looking in the book, and she's like, oh god, he actually just draws
You're
fish.
not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say,
Fuck,
they're
he
really
only
very
draws the wildlife.
Thank you.
Man, what a
So
loser.
you see, I really was just sketching.
Hold up.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code.
God, Alicia
And
is...
I intend to take my time finding out
So,
for sure.
here's a fun fact that I actually forgot until this run.
Alex? Is that you?
When I
Hey,
first
Sarah.
played this
Your
game,
timing is
Good,
perfect.
God damn it.
when I first
What have
played
you
this
gotten yourself
game,
into
like,
now,
ever,
Vulcan? Wait.
I actually knew someone
Don't you live at the old general's
that I went to
house?
elementary
That's
school
right.
with,
And
whose
General
name was
Gunther's daughter,
Alicia.
Sarah. You do know
It's not
everyone's
spelt the
supposed to
same, but,
evacuate,
like-
right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's
Man.
here to help me move to the capital, but that
When
may
you
be difficult.
when you hear it and you're like, oh yeah, I know someone with a name like that.
Oh, that is.
Like, ah, stingy. Great.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy.
A little
I
bit.
saw you
I'm
with a
really sorry
notebook.
about
Never could have assumed all you do
Don't
is
worry
draw.
about it. I can see how I
Read
might
the
have looked a little
notebook.
suspicious.
Still couldn't.
Wilkes
Still
has a real
was
passion
sus.
for observing nature. That's
Well,
why
yeah,
he's studying
because
it
he
at the
could be
university,
drawing
right?
anything.
Guilty as charged.
He could be
I
spying.
get so into it sometimes.
Yeah,
I
and then you
forget
see
where
that
I
all
am.
he draws is
Somebody
flowers,
might be
fish,
watching.
and birds, and you're like, yes, he's definitely a
Yo,
spy.
that's all code
Gunfire.
words. It's all, it's, you know.
Everyone keep your heads down.
The flower is short for our plantations in the area. The
There we
fish
go.
are the number of troops we have.
Colonel.
Oh, that guy just got shot in the heart. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Too bad the
Oh,
owl.
what did I just...
Damn it!
How did I do that?
That hilarious realization of,
Well,
no wonder you guys are
you can
losing
handle
the
a
war.
gun, right?
Y'all can't hit for shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I mean, I made it
this
through
game
training
plays off
anyway.
of XCOM rules, so
They're
like,
probably just a
What
small scouting
the
team.
hell did I do?
you can be
We
giving
should
an
be able
enemy
to
a
take them
hug
out.
and still
with
you're
you.
not necessarily guaranteed to hit them. I'm gonna literally make you suck on this rifle barrel. However,
Oh,
I make no guarantees that that's gonna kill you.
that's what it is.
Yeah. What is?
Figured. I made an optical illusion.
What kind?
Okay, here's the plan.
Blending, I was looking up random other things to try to find other ways of blending techniques. Obviously, by not actually learning them, by just copying off other people, because that's how you do. And I
is, in
got
fact,
a
how I
very
do.
interesting way of getting this to look correct. But it's funny because the way that it is now, it's
Victory!
slightly...
Everyone but your team dies. Failure! Welkin dies. Alyssa dies. Or you survive 20 turns. Why is survival
Let's get started.
considered a bad thing?
Just stay calm and get it done.
I don't remember how I was doing it. Was I saving it and then dropping it? I think that's how it was.
I see 3 of them.
This. Go to...
Man,
That's
lucky
3
for us.
too many. Stay sharp.
I see
Injury.
3 of them. Man. Lucky us, we have 3
Listen a
people
second.
with guns.
There's something I should explain.
Oh, wow.
Go to Discord.
Hey, let me explain to you how game work. Don't worry, I remember how game work. You get a certain amount of badges. That consists of your amount, the amount you can move.
Here we go.
So let's try
And then
another
once you click on a badge, you have a
other
bob.
techniques.
So, Kiva, how's that fox going?
That's what I was doing.
That's why you were looking for blending?
Yeah, I was looking to try to find other, like, cool blending things. I can't get... The one I wanted, I can't copy correctly. But if you look at, like, the blending between the 2 colors, it almost looks like a weird mix of the same color twice.
Uh-huh.
Like, right in the center, you'll see, like, the white fade out. Even though that's not intentional, that's all just one solid color. It's an illusion. Mine's playing tricks on you.
Hooray! I love being crazy.
Yes!
Well, that's just
Snipe the guy.
the blending of it. I was just trying to see if I could find a different way to blend it, because it's like
okay?
I don't mind the way I have it blended by base, but like it could definitely be better. Just trying to figure out how to make it better.
Unknown. I mean, depending on how you decide to save it once you're done, always make it an emote.
It's not that small, dude.
It just
I'd have
needs
to
to be
shrink the
divisible
shit.
by
You
a
can't-
certain number.
So the funny thing is you can't just take an image and shrink it down, because most things that try to do that do it incorrectly and fuck up a lot of things when they do it.
With Twitch, it's just, hey, is it divisible by
Ready to go.
these digits? If so, okay.
Yeah, it'll still wind up not correct by the end of this.
To be fair, you're doing art, you're always gonna think it's wrong, even if it isn't.
No, I'm just saying whenever you
Yes!
just straight go and shrink it down like that, it doesn't. It fucks up more than you
Game,
think.
I'm trying to use cover, you keep telling me I'm not allowed. This is bullshit.
Oh yeah, I hate that. That was one of the most annoying parts. I just need you to run up to this thing and immediately duck. No, don't take half a second,
Ready
then
to go.
duck and get
Stop
shot.
breathing!
Come
just,
on.
Just do the thing!
Just shoot the man. God.
There we go.
Take this!
Wow, Welkin, you fucking idiot. Like, you hit one good shot and the rest of them you miss. Luckily, the enemy is worse at aiming.
Here we go.
Whatever. Wilkin, end the fight. Pop. Pop goes the weasel. Operation complete.
I don't see any...
The bad guys have been slain. New episode has been added. Well, on a positive, we're already done chapter 1.
Miss Melchior, there's no other sign of the enemy.
This is melancholy. There are bad guys at bay.
No.
Oh, they're
Stop
not.
being
Keep
so
watching,
fucking
stay
sad.
alert.
Yes, ma'am.
Too bad. I'm
My name
always
is
sad.
Depression. I will be
We'll
sad.
bury them.
My goal is
It's
sadness.
begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town.
But just this town. Fuck the rest of the world.
I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
Here, have this pollen as a sign that I promised these of. This is my oath.
Seeds from the lion's paw.
This is my boast.
It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
What is this for?
We need to make sure that we're not only murderers.
Day of the
Need
third
something
month
else, I guess.
Of the year 1935.
Mostly murder,
the
but
Empire
like, you know.
began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate,
Oh, that was okay.
and of love blooming even through
Oh,
the
Brass
flames
Hero.
of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
What the fuck does it say that? Oh. What does it say that?
Chapter 1. In
Does it
defense of
not say
Brule.
that? Where does it? Export elapsed time. Full length. I guess I'll just put it in page 5.
Yeah. Amanya.
Amanya.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Seeing that old mill spinning again
I'm curious to see
really
what the
makes it
difference
feel
is.
like home sweet home.
So I might like one over the other.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
When the most beautiful thing in the town is a windmill,
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind.
you must have a pretty upsetting
Thank you
town.
for your help.
Then again, if I
Goodbye,
remember
and
correctly,
take care.
like one of the best things in the town where you start with Welkin, Alyssa, and Welkin's sister is there's this bakery that makes the most dope bread ever. Like that is
This is-
literally the one of the other two things.
How's the packing coming along?
You have
Niece?
world's best windmill, question mark, world's best bread in general, and Welkin's house.
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here.
No, go back.
Oh wow, it's Superman's mom, except she's
Oh.
pregnant.
Welcome back, Welkies.
Woo! Wait. I don't know if
You're
that's a
still
good thing or
calling
not.
me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old.
Holy shit. Kiva, we're older than the main character of this game. Feels bad, man.
And more important,
I
you shouldn't
mean,
be running
it's
around.
Japanese,
Aren't you due any
so,
day
you
now?
know.
But he's 22. Oh, it's older than he
Yeah.
is. And he's going to war, doing things.
Well, we'd be going to war too, but
Aw,
you know.
Nah.
My dog won't hurt the little spud. I should know.
I'm gonna let
I've
it be
already
that
had
no
4
more.
of them.
Jesus Christ. This lady is on her 5th kid.
Do I
Hello
have
there.
16
Calm
ones?
down, woman.
Is Welkin in?
At least
Oh,
that's enough for
hello,
me.
Alicia.
I fixed his
What
nose.
brings you here?
Good enough for now.
Hello, I'm here to apologize for trying to maybe frame you. Just saying.
I just wanted to apologize. For before.
Here's some of my mom's dope-ass bread.
This is for you.
There's
Really?
probably pot
These
in
are
it.
for me?
Okay.
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live,
Also, I
too.
totally start the reason why I stopped doing or editing that picture is because before you went for your surgery, I randomly drew up another one or a
Man,
concept
lots of
for
weird
another.
shit happened before my surgery. Before and
Well,
after.
Well, yeah.
That's preserved bread, so it's pretty
it was-
hard. Heat it up before you eat it, right?
It was basically a sword shield co-op
Gotcha.
stancy thing that was a lot more fluid than anything else. but I only had to
I baked it
concept it
myself,
out because I
so
couldn't
the
figure out
flavor's
what kind of
guaranteed.
pieces to do.
Best you ever had.
Because I was doing very, what's the word for it?
Thanks.
Unnatural
do you
or
wanna come
unusable fighting stances.
Unnecessary. I don't know.
Yeah, completely unnecessary fighting stances, but you know. Uh-oh, did I break? Oh, I think I broke my internet. Oh yeah. That or Wish did. Wish takes up too much of my internet. Damn it, Wish.
Pretty sure I actually did A rank the prologue, even though it says you can't do it unless you one phase. But I'm pretty sure I did it, and I technically had more than one phase.
You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies?
Well, usually the game accounts for you not being able to do it
And what
normally.
a lovely lady you are for all that
I think
adventuring.
Good
Good job,
you can
Welkies.
get it by you can A rank in a single phase or
What?
by killing all
Wait,
of them
no,
with headshots.
it's not like that. Alicia just
Something like
saved
that.
my skin, that's all.
Because
And taking as little damage as possible.
Yeah, I'm
He's right,
fairly
we just
certain.
met. I'm not his
I'm
girlfriend.
definitely
just
not.
his hero.
I'm pretty sure I got an A on it without doing it in a single turn.
Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Mom!
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
Stop calling me by the weird nickname, Mom.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yeet.
Yep. He was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad?
Holy shit, your dad
You're
is
a
awesome.
lucky guy.
Fuck happened to you, loser?
And who's that with him there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
Yes, but you see, Smallish Bear here is
My birth
adopted.
parents died when I was a baby.
How dare you say those
Sorry.
words?
I
The
mean,
General was kind enough to take
when-
me as
Doesn't
his
only
own
get-
after that.
You're
when
right, though.
Asara,
That's
she says that when she was born, her parents were both dead, and one of her parents is Welkin's dad's engineer.
Yeah,
yep.
we're not related
So
by
she's
blood,
kind of
but
adopted by
she's
force.
definitely my little sister.
No, that only gives her
Sorry,
plot
was that
relevance to be
question
a
too
love
personal?
interest.
Or
She's only your second cousin, right? Right?
She's
right.
your sister, kind of.
No,
She's your super stepsister.
Yes,
Not even
huh?
close to related.
She's also the only person who knows how to drive a
Is
tank
that
for
really
some
the
absurd
time?
reason.
I've got to get going.
Drive that tank.
Like, you have all of these like
Why don't you
highly
steer off,
trained
Welks?
military
I can take
officers,
care of
and
the rest of
the
this
only
on my
person who
own.
knows how to drive a tank is small pale girl who probably doesn't, anything enough.
All right,
Well,
I
you
will.
know.
I'll be right back.
You know how it works.
see you later, Isara. Safe travels.
God.
Whenever
It's
you're,
weird how they
when
pronounce
you're
her
in a
name,
war,
though.
you have to use what you got. And in this case,
What
they
you
only have a small
got
pale
is-
girl to...
What you got is a small anemic woman.
Better than the alternative of having to actually use people who are actually... Well, I mean... Actually, now that we think about it, look at all of the downsides of a bunch of the characters, where it's like... I can't stand being in grass for more than 10 seconds.
Right,
I can't be near
forgot
X
about
people.
that.
Yeah, everybody has a good side and a downside.
Or I can't hit
And
the
a lot
boss
of-
out of a barn.
Wow, look at this.
I'm too nervous to
Blue
fight
is really
around other
becoming a
people,
ghost town.
especially the opposite gender.
Been leaving
Oh
for a
no.
while. Just about
I'm a
everyone
dude
is
bro.
evacuated
That's
by
all.
now.
That's all he cares about is being a dude bro. He'll
Can't
hang out with
blame
them all
him.
day, but as soon as he
Tensions
sees a
are rising
whammies, he
again.
can't
I'm
shoot
pretty,
straight for
I'm
shit.
pretty sure one of the characters actually
They'll
had,
survive.
like, it's a guy, and
The
it's
Town
like,
Watch will guard and protect
is
the homes.
too affectionate to fight
Everyone
around other
protects.
men. It's like, what the
They'll
fuck?
come back when it's
Yeah.
safe again, right?
Yeah,
So-
there's
So, we're in an era where you're
So,
lucky
Welky,
to
I'm curious.
get
Are you gonna join
any
the army like your
any
father?
amount of human contact that isn't with a gun.
I don't think that's for me.
And
yeah,
What I
apparently.
You've
really
been
have
a
to do is
nut.
be a teacher.
what?
Get ready to nut.
Teacher?
Yeah.
But where?
Animals and insects, flowers and plants. They've
Well, you
always
know.
been my passion.
Meanwhile, Welcome's
I've
like,
learned a
I
lot
like
from
everything that
nature."
isn't human.
You see, my dad...
Speaking of which,
protected this
Alyssa,
country as
why
a
are you
general.
human?
How
Can
just
you
that
stop?
I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it? Wow, that's deep in your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
Mortars. Which, bam! Fuck your window. And especially that guy who was standing on it for reasons unknown. Like, dumbass, we are at war. Why are you even? Yay! Murder the innocent!
Move it! Come on, let's go! I don't believe it. The mill.
Holy fuck, they blew up the shit.
Miss Melchior, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the town watch together.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out.
Move out, stay low, don't get shot, dumbass. Alrighty, Roo. Now we get to defend Zawardo. And by that I mean this small town with a bakery. And that's it.
I'll explain the mission.
Let me explain to you, as your waifu, what we do.
I don't think sure how shit works around here, because apparently, you've been having your head so far
Chapter
in that book
1, don't loot the lolly. Chapter 2, don't loot the commander.
No, always loot the commander.
Well, I mean, in this case, the lolly is his sister, and the commander... Wait, I just finished watching Data Live. I don't think that actually works out. In that show, his goal is... One of his goals is to loot the lolly commander that's his sister.
Huh.
Yeah. They have to make out at the end of for the mission to be successful. What a great show.
Really?
Yeah. The only way for him to save Zawardo is to seal the people trying to blow everything up, and the only way to do that is to make him want to loot you and then make out with them. Turns out his sister's Ifrit. Whoopsie!
There was a show where a girl was an artist, but she liked drawing off-brand stuff, and she needed people to be models for her. I think one of them wound up being her brother, and one of them was probably one of her friends. But I don't know, because I didn't actually watch any of that. But I know it exists.
He doesn't watch anime. He just knows what anime do.
Let's begin.
Well, it's on the borderline where I don't actually know if it is anime or if it's off-brand, but I can't tell because I didn't watch it. I know that I think it's been a Lost Pause before, and/or I've seen it on
target is
Nux.
the Imperials in Mill
then
it could be either.
Focus on taking down
Yeah,
their
it could be
If you've
either.
seen it on
at that
Lost
point.
Pause or Nux, it's probably off-brand.
You say that they were an anime channel
But it's
before they
probably
decided.
off-brand.
Got a
Well, if
second?
it's in the past, it's more
Listen
likely
close
that it was
and
an
I'll
anime,
explain.
but they still kind of sprinkled in other stuff in the past.
They were still looting a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Ready to go.
E? What the fuck?
Yes, I get it.
Stop.
Stop, crouch, aim.
Stop trying to loot my sister.
Stop trying to loot the lolly and just fight the bad guys.
Yeah, I'm damn sure that there was somebody in that. There's a bunch of people who are like, they have to fight alone. There's a bunch of people who can't fight with either very
With
specific
certain
people
genders
or
whatever.
complete genders.
Here we go.
Their likes and dislikes matter a lot more than you think.
Also, I think if I recall correctly, as you progress with their friendship levels, you can change that to be less impacted or more impacted in certain ways. By certain ways, I mean it be good or bad based off of relationship values.
Something like
they
that.
finally got rid of the fear of X. Now they get a boof from it instead.
Suddenly he's no longer afraid of looting the lolly, he's afraid of the lolly looting his friends. What the fuck? I don't think it's a good idea to keep pushing him at that.
A minor regenerative.
Oh, sweet! She has grenades! Why? Why can you only, like, underhand toss bomb? His bomb! Yeet!
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, it was never really clear as to when they were going to overhand or underhand a throwable in that game.
I don't know. Like, I went to... Because Alyssa's the only one that has grenades, and one of the enemies is, like, hyper weak to grenades. So, when they just suddenly, out of nowhere, just decide, we will not... We can't throw it more than 3 feet.
Now!
Yeah, but, like, why? Don't underhand, it's a bomb. It's a granada.
Granada.
You yeet. The whole goal of grenade is yeet and retreat, not yeet and wait.
Here we go.
Alrighty, Roo.
Enemy sighted. Take this.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yes.
Got him. The other one's right there, and it's just a scout.
Moving out.
Alright, Alyssa. Go kick his ass. You know whose turn it is to kick his ass? Your turn.
Your turn. You get a shot. I get a shot. We all
Your turn,
get
kick
a
his
shot.
ass.
He's usually dead in 2, sir. Shit. You're right. Aim for his knees.
Kick on the dick.
Please hit.
Wow, every single shot hit. Good job, Alyssa.
Oh yeah, I always like those. Were they all headshots too?
Yeah. They weren't
Nice.
qualified as crits, but yeah, they were all
My
headshots.
turn, okay?
I like when they ragdoll away.
Yeah, it's fun.
Please hit.
That's always just a night chest. Their just body just gives out as soon as they run out of HP.
Yep, they've been yeeted.
I'm actually curious. Oh, I mean, obviously they've made games on PS4.
Unfortunately, we don't have all of the Valkyrie Chronicles games. We only have 1,
Sounds
4,
like a
and
tank.
Revelation.
It's 4. Series Chronicles.
And Tank has arrived. Problem.
Yeah, there was Revelations and Chronicles of D as spin-offs.
Yeah.
There's manga, there's apparently anime.
Yeah, there is. It's actually really good.
There's a quote-unquote drama CD.
Visual novel, basically.
I guess.
Basically, visual novel.
Valkyrie Chronicles 1 and 2 are also...
Holy shit.
Oh, okay, that's for anime.
No, why? You fucking... Loser,
The
stop
latest
trying to
release
shoot
was
the
Valkyrie
tank!
Chronicles 4, March 21st, 2000. Only 2 years ago, so...
Uh-oh.
We might still have a
Well.
little bit more...
That guy's almost dead. Oh god, Welkin got hit too.
Oh, there's a huge gap between Valkyrie Chronicles 3 and 4.
Yeah.
That's a 7-year gap.
And we only have 2 of the games.
Yeah.
Like, at least if we had all of them, you could be like, alright, well,
Welcome.
you know.
That's not good.
Click on this guy
We're not
just for the
equipped.
sake of it while I'm here.
There's, like,
Get
games
off this road and
between,
into
but
the alley
nah.
to the east. And try to stay behind cover while moving.
Why
One
did
blast
that
from that turret, and you fucked.
This release is
Here we
Sky
go.
5 complete in 2015. There's less release. Damn.
What?
Doesn't look like there's any info on a fifth.
What the fuck is my objective? Fucking, where do you have to go? Oh, okay, he's almost there. Never mind.
You say they released one and...
Operation complete. You killed one guy. Good for you. Yeah,
like
one got a
shook him.
remaster.
What are you doing from here?
4 was actually released on PS4.
If they're rolling in the tanks,
Normally,
there's not much the town watch can
Revelations PS4.
do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away.
Yeah. Kinda sucks when we get bad games, but can't really help
I'll
it.
dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall
Not
them.
really much we can do about it.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
And by that, I mean I have a secret weep. A secret weapon.
I got a jar of
careful out there,
I got a jar of and guess what's inside it?
I got a
Nothing?
bakery tank. I got a bakery tank.
It's gonna fire, you guessed it, bakeries at your face.
He's a tank made from a bakery. It shoots the hardest of bread.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
No episodes being added.
So I started blast.
Martha,
So anyway, I started
please
blasting.
be okay.
Holy shit, a gunshot. Hello.
Martha!
What up? Which number is?
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any
Wow,
difference when
whoever
she's
took this
dead.
picture. Very hazy. You took a very hazy picture.
Stop this now.
Okay. So, you need the number under the date?
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that
Yeah.
shawl. She's a darkson.
And that
8-6.
explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So
3-6.
we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one.
8-7.
PU. It's a regular pig
Ooh.
farm in here.
Yeah, and that's what it says.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house.
Yep.
You have to leave now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
See a phone number
Isara!
and the date.
Hold it right there!
That's it. The date, phone number, and the C's.
Darkson pig!
What are you doing?
Mom wanted me to
Isara,
read
are you
Fuzzy
okay?
Picture.
I'm okay thanks to you.
Yee.
But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
Oh my lord.
This isn't good. She's gone into labor.
Really?
Moving her would be dangerous.
It was a terrible time for that,
Right.
mate.
Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do?
Someone broke in and they started
There are a lot of
blasting.
Imperials out there,
Now our
Reese.
mom's
Oh,
in
no.
labor.
It's only a matter of time before they take over the
Well-
Mill Plaza.
You know how that goes.
Welks,
Poorly.
listen. The barn out back.
What
Well,
about it?
time to get the
Our
tank.
fathers have left us something.
Get the fuck
Something
in the
that might
tank,
get us
pregnant
out of
lady.
this
I
mess.
can't climb. I'm pregnant. Fair
I'm in
enough. Where's the
labor.
ladder?
So
Or
get
not
the
where's the ladder?
tank.
Where's the wench? Wait, we don't have wenches. Well, no, you should have wenches at that point because you have tanks.
Yeah.
So
You need to know
Get
how
one
to
of the-
build tank. You need the items to build the tank.
Dad's
So
tank.
you gotta have.
assembly, self-assembly
Can't
acquired.
believe it's still here.
Man, it'd be great if it did
It's
just
one of a
assemble
kind.
itself.
Here it is.
You just add the pieces and they just
Tamer built it especially
transform
for General.
Yeah, it worked
together.
great, too.
You just have a
So
capsule
it's
from
just been
Capsule
parked
Corp.
here
Just
in the barn.
yeet tank.
I wanted to make sure it could still operate, you know.
I mean,
in case of emergency.
Bulma's been a little
Make it-
upset recently. Shit.
Maintenance class given by the
Oh.
military. I wanted to be
When Bulma goes from making houses filled with
Well,
food
that's
and other
great.
necessities
But
to,
that's only a
I'm
class.
gonna build a tank.
It really
In a
didn't need
pill.
much. Hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power to weight ratio.
When your
The
pale
Edelweiss
little
is
sister that
field-worthy. Its
looks like
firepower
she
and
would pass
mobility are
out at
more
any
than a match
moment
for
from a
recent
scratch
models.
is like,
Well,
oh, by the
assuming
way,
it does work.
I upgraded
What's
the
that?
engine on our dad's
Alright.
tank.
Welks,
You know,
you took the
just to
armored
make it a
vehicle
little
parts,
bit more
didn't you?
upset.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Yeah, I
Edelweiss
kinda-
version 2.0. Dave
kinda
did a
did-
good job, but I'm
I
better.
did-
Inside the tank,
I did
and we can
stuff,
move to
and
a
it
better
made
location.
it better.
Just leave the
You
driver
remember that
to me,
tank
okay?
our dad's made? Yeah.
All
I
you
looted
have
the
to do
shit out of it,
is
now
give
it's
the
even
orders.
better. You fucking what,
It's
mate?
got it just has anime pictures all along the inside of it.
Just,
I have
yeah,
the power of
just-
anime God on
you
my
get inside
side.
and you just see like random anime lollies everywhere. It's like, Isara, we need to talk
What?
after we blow them all up.
Isara,
I'm sorry, what are
you
you
ready to
trying to
roll?
infer, little sis? What are you doing?
Engaging engine.
Are you insinuating
The
something? So
Edelweiss is
I'm not
ready for
seeing
deployment.
it. I'm just not
Edelweiss.
getting
You'd
it.
still be out there dodging
Why?
bullets, buying time
Why?
for people to
Why'd you
evacuate.
waste all the time
Here's
to
the
do
plan.
this?
We're gonna pick up Alicia
Sarah,
and get
why
out of
did you?
town.
How long have you spent editing this
All right,
tank?
Edelweiss.
Oh, you know,
Move
4
out.
years. And how much of that was spending on actually editing the tank, and not just applying photography inside? And
4
2
years.
weeks.
No, actually 4 years.
I was
Talk about
editing. I was
it. This
fixing up
makes
the
it
tank
run
for 4
faster.
years.
It makes it feel like it has purpose.
I got all these lollies on the inside. It's so I feel like I have friends when I'm blowing people up. You know, just in case.
I mean, that would be a reason to just randomly draw something on a wall. It's better than a coconut.
Here's the
Lime
brief
in
for
the
this
You're gonna
coconut.
start talking to that
Involved in-
coconut. Eventually, that coconut's gonna decay. Eventually.
That's why he used a beach ball in that one movie.
And then the beach ball floated the fuck away.
Yeah, and then it ditched him, and he was like, well then, fuck you, beach ball. Fuck you. Alright, we have obtained the Edelweiss. We must now protect Brule.
I think they gave it a really silly name.
Yep, the Edelweiss. Because apparently we're German, but not really.
We're sort of German,
All
but
right,
not.
let's begin. We've got
We're
to stop them
Germish.
here.
We're using very old weapons of war. We're using tanks of
We're not necessarily
old...
German, we're Germish.
The town watch will defend this gate.
Oh god, they're gonna start speaking Germish.
Got a second?
You
Listen
know,
close,
I
and I'll
like when
explain.
you're not a full Jew, you're just Jewish.
Nah, that's not how that works, fam. Usually you're in the pot or you're out of the pot on that one.
Well, let's just hope they're not in the shower, 'cause that'd be bad.
Moving out.
They have a shower.
Enemy unit spotted.
Everyone's
I
got a
don't
shower.
think you realize what I was insinuating.
No?
I'm
Enemy
pretty
unit
sure you
spotted.
were
Enemy unit
ignoring
spotted.
it on purpose, but still.
Yep. That's me. All I do
It's
is
to ignore your memes.
That's a meme? Really? Why am I even questioning it? Of course
Yeah,
it's a fucking
you really
meme. Everything's a
shouldn't-
goddamn
you
meme.
just assume.
Everything's a fucking
Assume
meme.
in case, like, you never know.
My turn, okay?
So I started blast.
I actually, I found a picture earlier, and it was, someone got a ferret, and they were like, I think my cat speaks Spanish or something. I haven't heard him meow since we brought him home.
Oh.
And there was another one, it was like, I have this deer that I'm selling.
Enemy
He
unit
barks
spotted.
sometimes, but he's just bilingual, don't worry. Like, he's a deer.
Are you fucking serious?
Bruh. He's a
That's not how
deer.
that works. That's not... Looks like a deer, smells like a deer, acts like a deer. It's probably
It's a dog.
fucking deer.
Looks like a deer, acts like a deer, smells like a deer. Turns out it's a dog. You what? Okay, that one I can't kill in one shot. This one I can't.
Now.
Wow. I'm apparently doing really good at the, make sure that you can compensate for the fact that your gun can't hit the broadside of your own dick. because I've done a lot of good headshots.
But skill, that's because man has skinny penis.
Huh?
That's because man has skinny penis. You can't hit it, it's too skinny.
I mean, in this particular case, it's not even a man, it's a woman's.
You don't know that.
I fucking hope so. Or else
You don't know that.
I fucking hope so.
You don't know. She could be another Felix.
God damn it.
Fucking Felix.
Ravioli, ravioli. What the fuck? All of the traps.
Why are there so many of you?
We're not worried about anyone looting the dragon lolly. We're now worried about why there are so many traps.
You've triggered my trap card. Oh, not again. Fuck. Here we go again.
The third time this week.
Happens every Wednesday for some reason. God,
Only
I
on
just
the
need to stop trying this
though.
on Wednesdays.
It's never happened on a Tuesday.
I'll just double up on Tuesdays then.
Good job, Scout Ace. You ran into enemy fire like an idiot. You didn't shoot off any bullets or anything. You just ran into enemy fire like an idiot. No, he died.
I'm scouting him. I'm scouting him real good. I got all the details and all the numbers on their bullets.
You just got shot in the meow.
Sir, I can guarantee you they have exactly six less bullets than when I showed up.
They have 3.
Fuck. Well, he's not wrong, but
yes,
like,
but why? I took a lot of enemy fire.
Cause motherfuckers lit me up like a goddamn Christmas tree. It's not even Christmas yet.
Oh Lord, climb.
Oh Lord.
Lord, they coming. Holy shit!
Oh, he's running.
Hello, Derp. So, remember the other day I had a link that I sent you from a song that I was recommended on Spotify?
Yeah, and I
and you
refused
just
to do
immediately
anything
said
with it?
no? Yeah,
Yeah.
I got another one. Okay, good night.
I don't know if I should be concerned, considering the last one.
You should be.
That lady shouldn't exist anymore, by the way.
The
She really
other one
shouldn't.
that I got was, in the same, Discover Weekly. The other one I got was called Femboy Hooters.
Moving out.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And this is
You
when
should
Hooters
have a
die.
pretty good idea. Of
Yeah,
what
this
to.
is why Hooters dies, because somebody says that, oh, it's sexist that you're not letting men in here, and it's like, that's
Bruh,
the
there's
gig,
a reason.
dude. Yeah, like, the Chesters can still be dudes. Like, you just ain't gonna be on the floor, unless you're gonna be like a busboy.
Unless you're a
Which
dinosaur.
I don't know if Hooters.
Weird note. I have a therapist that's located downtown, and in the same plaza as my therapist, it's therapy place, pot store, Circle K, Hooters. Yeah.
It's almost all of your needs in one block.
If I
Almost.
smoked pot, it would be exactly all of my needs in one block. They
No,
sell
because you still need a
food.
place to stay. You still need an inn somewhere. You need a place to stay.
There's probably lots of inns.
Also, you could totally just replace the stupid pot store with literally anything else and it would be better.
Yeah.
You bastards.
Coda. Whoa, Derpy! Okay.
What did he do? Did he jump off the bed?
Yeah, but he almost jumped off the bed so that the cord, when he landed, would have went up against his throat. That's why I said worried Derpy, like, don't do that, please, for the love of dog. You're going to get hurt,
love
it's
of
going to
dog.
be bad. Vulcan has arrived! Thank the fucking
here.
Lord.
We're saved! No, we're fucked!
We're shaved!
Entering combat.
How did that happen? That doesn't just happen on a whim.
Nobody knows.
Literally just in the dead of night everybody wakes up. Wow, we're all shaved.
Huh, I'm so
How?
The fuck?
It's like, damn, my legs have never felt so fine before in my life. What the fuck happened? How did somebody do this while we were all sleeping?
in before Dragon Maid
We
show.
can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Dragons.
Switching to
actually-
air combat.
So
Armor
the last
piercing shells
3
loaded.
shows I watched in order was the Dragon
All
Maid
right,
show.
Let's go take.
First it was Dragon Maid. Then it was How Heavy Are the
Entering
Dumbbells You
combat.
Lift. And,
What?
and I watched
Hostile
that show
sighting.
and it was hilarious.
That name though.
Yeah.
What?
It's actually a really good show and I don't know why. But yeah, I watched oh fuck, I just shot my own thing. That's not good. I shot the thing I'm supposed to be protecting. That's probably not a good thing. So I watched Dragon Maid, and then I watched How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, and then I watched Date Alive, all 3 seasons. So, like, mentally, I am busted. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
You know.
Because
It's anime, what do you expect?
it was Dragon who has the looties for some drunk tomboy that said, hey, you can live in my house for a bit. Followed by
Sold?
who
Question
wants-
mark?
Huh?
Sold? Question mark? Where do I sign the dotted line?
It's a really good show. Then the next one was girl that doesn't think she's attractive and wants to work out to make herself attractive, and Friends. And that was interesting. Especially because the fourth wall is basically non-existent in that show. There might as well not be one, it's hilarious. And then it was... I have a team of girls based
Entering
on
combat.
tarot cards, and I need to make out with all of them. By the way, one of them's my sister. Oof. Like,
One is my sister.
one of them is my sister. Oof.
What the? Damn, these tarot cards are really striking the wrong fates,
Yeah.
because I feel like the fates are screwing with me now.
Because it's it's Princess, Hermit, Gemini. They don't tell you what the fire
we
spirit
stopped it.
is
Nice
until
work,
they just
Ace.
say Ifrit, which is its name, not what kind of spirit it's qualified as.
I mean, a Djinn is a type of spirit, it's just usually a more powerful spirit.
But it's not using the tarot cards. Like, Princess, it leads with a tarot card.
The
Hermit
Imperials
is
are running
one.
off for now.
Gemini
Looks like
is
we bought
one.
some time at least.
Or not tarot. The other thing. I don't know. I'm crazy. What else is new?
Welks! It's a boy!
Oh god.
Martha had a boy!
Turns out that Batman's mom just gave birth in our tank.
Yeah.
I don't know who's cleaning that up, but I'm not doing it.
She gave birth in Dad's
Yeah.
tank?
You're not wrong.
The best thing is Welkin's face is like, why did she give birth in Dad's tank?
Yes,
Why
and
would you
without
do that?
complications.
Because
They're
that
both
was the
perfectly
only
healthy.
fluffing option.
I mean, you're right,
Duh.
but like, what if the tank blew up? Then your kid's
The
dead,
tank
and it's
is
all your
safer
fault.
than
Fantastic.
randomly
Now,
out in the open,
Could've hung out
unable
the
to
bakery.
move.
Probably would have been alright.
Also, the fact that she's screaming, the baby's screaming, everybody's gonna know where they
She's
are.
screaming,
You might
the
as well
baby's
put her.
screaming.
Everybody
The
else
tank
is screaming inside
your
the
Wally
tank.
sister is screaming.
Yeah, like
Everyone's
everybody's screaming.
confused, and Alyssa just wants to bake bread. You went from the mistress of buns to
2 hours after
I
the
am
first
Gunner.
shots were fired,
pew pew of all
Brule
lord.
was under Imperial control.
Oh, and then the most
Though a
recent
mere
show that I'm watching
skirmish
now
by
is
Empire
Violet Evergarden,
standards,
which is
the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's
Ah.
first taste of battle.
like it's
and begin his
sad, but
rise
not
to a
really, but
gallant
kind
hero.
of, but it's weird. Because the way that that Violet is explained is basically, what if Guts was a chick and not nearly as upset about everything?
Not nearly as upset. That
Yeah.
seems kind of hard considering
Alicia.
the situation and
Like,
circumstance.
take off a
thought I
few
would
of
be
the
ready for
things
this.
from Berserk, but
I
like,
knew
same
war
method of
meant this
birth.
might happen.
Just randomly popped out on a battlefield and was like, I could probably use that. As a kid, I could probably use that.
I just want my child to be, you know, a
Attach
nice
some C4 to its
merchant.
neck and make it go hug someone. Bam, child bomb. Effective
Yeah,
weapon in a war.
That took
Look at those birds
many,
and see
many
how wild
months
and free
to
they are.
produce and many years to train.
Took
Yeah,
at least
very
9 months
efficient.
for the thing to pop out, and now we're like, eh, let's strap a bomb to it and yeet it at people.
That's not
baby.
even considering the other ramifications of said actions. You jerks. How dare you.
I mean, what ends up actually happening is probably a lot worse than just strapping a bomb to it and yeeting it at people.
Almost like they were cooperating in
They,
order to survive.
She ends up like, I have no name.
That's why I'm so into studying
And
natural
all I can do is
science.
kill people. I have no emotions. I don't know how they work.
I want to know how it works.
But I'm really good at cutting
care.
people's throats because not one person's like, hey, a little girl, she's a psychopath, she's probably gonna kill me. Nah.
That's why I want to be a teacher.
No, she just needs help and this, that, and the other. And yeah, that's when she go. Where did she go? And she's like behind him just with a gun. She's like, well,
Turns out she's a
you fell for
ninja
it.
and just has 3 combat knives on her in case.
Why did we hear you? Because I wanted you to hear me. And you're dead.
Why didn't we hear you? Because you weren't listening for child, you were listening for warrior. You were looking for big man with gun, not 4 or 5 with knife.
Even in war, new life
4 or 5
happens all around
blondes
us.
basically just wearing a poncho. That's not what you think when you think bloodthirsty maniac.
Not usually.
It's not even dirty
Not
blonde,
immediately.
it's straight blonde.
Yes.
Loses both of her arms though, so clearly
Someday
there's still
soon.
some darkness in
know
the anime I've chosen.
Chapter.
On another note, hey Kibo, remember that show I sent you? And it was, had Abyss in the title, and I was like, hey, this is a little girl, and she had her arm was like super swollen.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the GIF again. Yeah, I, at one point I watched that show. Not gonna lie, I just went to type it in, and I almost typed in Kana.
Of course you did.
Because, you know, Dragon Lolly.
Of course. That also eats things.
Everything.
At random.
Everything.
I got this.
This
I'm
show.
eating it.
That one.
What the ever-loving fuck are you watching?
Exactly. So my sister has this horrible idea that she has accomplished. Where in her Discord, she has a channel dedicated to people recommending anime or TV shows for her to watch. Obviously, I'm not going to send a gift because there are certain things I should not show my family. That is probably one of them. And I said, hey Mel, you should watch Made in Abyss. Followed by Chaos saying, you should also watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I am now just sitting here like, if we could high five, now would be a good time.
Brewels fall in under 2 hours.
And then the last thing that was recommended in the chat during that same thing of Made in Abyss, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and then Yu Yu Hakusho. Because
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Spirit detective with a finger gun. Like,
I think if I heard correctly, Inuyasha is getting another.
There started to be build up with that, and I don't know why.
They're taking the Naruto route with it, but you know.
They're not gonna Naruto it where it's like, hey, we have a kid now. Kind of a
That's
dick,
what they're
but
doing
like
with
we
it,
have
though.
one.
It's 2 kids.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
they're
it's
just gonna be
literally
like,
the Naruto
hey,
route.
Hey,
Naruto
he
has
is
3
Boruto,
kids.
but one's a furry.
All schools
Probably.
required
One's
military
right.
training each year.
That's what
In the
Inuyasha
event
was.
of a
He was an
war,
anthro.
Citizens were then
Yeah.
drafted into them.
He
Also
had
a demon.
As the conflict
He had
with the
dog
East grew
ears,
worse,
and
both
eventually I think he had a
Welcome
tail.
and Aisha found
But like
themselves no
not off,
exceptions
like
to
it
that
wasn't an
fate.
obvious tail. It was like one of those. It's there,
That's
but
'cause
I'm
he-
hiding it because it's weird. Everyone can love the dog ears, but you're not allowed to see the tail. Mine. Keep that shit in the pocket.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Now would be the perfect time. Welkin, I should get changed before reporting in. Alyssa, knock, knock. Oh, the door's open. Ah, fuck!
Huh, the door's open and nobody said not to come in. Well, I guess I'm peeking.
Not what happens, but like, it would have been fucking hilarious. Or, go full JRPG. Could have been Alyssa, could have been Asara, could have just been some female he hasn't met yet.
That's how unfortunate.
That's about accurate for anime, honestly.
Combat.
Person goes to have shower. Suddenly, a wild Whammons has appeared.
Can I come
yes,
in?
but why? It's the worst time.
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see.
The weirdest thing about
Not
Alyssa
bad,
is it
not
doesn't even
bad.
look like she
You look
actually
good,
has to
actually.
get changed. She's still in a battle dress.
Yeah.
Like, she's still got her battle dress on, now it's different colors. She still has her, like, bonnet thing. Like the bonnet, but not really. It's like a bow, but there's
So,
like
how
fluff in the
about me?
front.
Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Hey,
Let's
would you
take a look.
qualify me as a military officer? Spin for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look
you'll do fine.
You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course
I mean,
not.
that's what
You look tough.
in
I like it.
the Fire Emblem game that came after
Speaking of that,
Oh, good.
the
I
one
was
with
worried it
the
looked kinda
songstress. It's like she was in battle.
there's a
Fucking
game with
singers
a
are really
songstress.
busted in that game by giving people extra turns and doing stupid buffs.
So,
No
on
way.
a
That plating
random
on the back?
note,
It's
that's
like
kind
a
of out of nowhere.
coleopterate exoskeleton.
So-
Beetle-tastic.
In let me learn how calendars work. 1, 2. 3 weeks from, or 4 weeks from Tuesday, it's my birthday. So I sent, my sister wanted me to get her, like, give her a list, because she actually has to order shit online and pray it gets here in
what?
time.
And did you just say beetle?
And, so I sent her a list, and this was when my PS4 was still out of commission.
Oh.
So it's basically just a list of Switch games. And I
Oh, yeah.
wasn't... I was just kind of sitting there like, I don't necessarily know what is something that'd be like, it's fine to have a physical copy of, or not. And what I ended up going for was Xenoblade Chronicles 1, so that I can get the whole story.
Since that's the one with the extra scenes. The super definitive edition.
Pokemon Sword, because I still don't have a Pokemon game on my Switch, which seems flawed. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Collection, which I just want because
I was gonna say you technically don't need.
It's
What
me
kind
and
of girl wants
Digimon.
to
I
hear that
understand.
she
I
looks
already
like a
have it
buck?
on my PS4 and laptop, but still, it's never a bad thing. And then Fire Emblem Three Houses, because I actually played that game and really like the
Just
characters, so I
any bug,
want to
a
actually, you know,
rhinoceros beetle, king
play
of
it,
the insects.
beat
Who
the
wouldn't
plot.
want that?
and have beaten a Fire Emblem game for once in my fucking life. I get to kill 3 birds with a single small arrow, or rock, or acorn. Depends on how horrible I am at the system.
Huh.
And I'll
I
also
guess
be
I'll
forced
just try
to,
to take that as a
because
very
of how,
Vulcan sort
because
of
of what I do remember of Fire Emblem, I do have to loot people in order to have kids, in order to have more units.
I don't know how they handle that after.
Tell me about that scarf.
Fuck, I
You've been
don't
wearing
even
it since
remember
I
the name
met
of the
you.
one I played.
Was it the DS one?
No, it was the one with Robin in it. It was the one before Conquerors and
the only three characters I even remember from Fire Emblem that I actually can I know the name and I know what they look like is Marth, Ike, and Roy. Marth because he was the first one ever shown. Roy because most of the time in Smash he explodes himself.
Is that right?
And Ike because he's basically my main in Smash because I'm bad and he's got a really big sword.
I don't want to forget the time
basically how it works.
My buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually never made a list for my mom. I know she wanted one, but I never actually, she didn't tell me, so I didn't make one. I just know that I was going to give my mom a separate list from the one I sent my sister.
Come in.
Because
excuse me, ma'am.
Most of the time, if I just have the same list that I send to both people, it's like, we don't know what we're getting if it's the same thing.
Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther.
Communicate.
Reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Barat.
Welkin and his bread waifu.
Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant.
Oh yeah, bake that bread.
You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Gunther, we just hired you. You have your own unit.
You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Alyssa, you already had your own unit. You now work under him.
Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Have fun with that.
Fabio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
He sounds Italian.
Now that there's a real
or
war going on,
Spanish.
I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other?
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university.
Fine, Papa.
Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology.
Wow.
And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to
He's
see
one of the characters that actually knows Welkin before he's hired for the military is like, well, now there's no archaeology or science. I mean, you still do have an R&D division.
But it just kind of shifted to more of a war focus.
You're not doing the science, but you do still have science going on.
Yeah.
Ain't no archaeology. We ain't doing a little diggy-doo anywhere, but there is science. Okay, Welkin I can't do anything with because he just has a tank. Wow. Welkin, he likes Alyssa. Alyssa kind of likes Welkin. And then there's two other people that have nothing to do with the rest of the squad. Hey, here's Largo and Rosie, your first, not the units that you were given to start the game with.
Welcome to
and you've
R&D,
never
man.
seen them
What can I do
communicate
you for?
with the characters that you're playing as.
Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you! That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man... Oh, Lieutenant, you're
You know
good
what I was
people.
tempted to do
You
tonight?
get all my respect and then some, bro.
I was tempted to do Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Like, start up a Saiyan and do the story mode for that. But at the same time, like, I really don't want to play through the game.
I can hear you from clear across the hangar.
Again, and also I wasn't necessarily feeling to hook up my capture card. I brought the doggo home and he was a puppy, so I had to like hold his little collar as I walked him back.
Yep.
Oh, Casey, check it out!
So
it's Lieutenant Gunther!
I got home and like my back was killing me, so I was like, you know what?
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like
we
this
should
all
do
the time,
anything
I'm
that
afraid.
doesn't require me to hook up the capture card.
Yeah.
Could
But
do
where are my
Mario
manners?
like during the week or
I'm
something. I
Priest
don't know.
Journey. I'm training
Right
here
now,
as a mechanic.
nah.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call
Like
me Leon,
I'll
bro.
do
I'm your
Mario
boy.
or Symphonia like maybe sometime this week or next weekend when I'm not feeling like death warmed over.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making
Oh my god,
upgraded
it's
weapons
almost
and
like this
equipment.
is a research and development station for military purposes.
It's an R&D for a reason.
No wonder you do
R&D.
weapons development
R&D.
and upgrading for your weapons and
And that
equipment.
includes rifles and machine guns.
Wow, it's
We
almost
could even
like...
soup up
It's
your
almost like
tank.
that's literally the only reason this place exists.
Well, you
Please
see,
upgrade
if
my
we all of a
tank.
sudden just develop laser rifles, we win this war like
course.
hands out as long as they don't
Research
steal it
expenses
from
aren't
us and then
cheap.
use it against us. Gotta be really careful about that one.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll
That just
mass
reminded
produce
me of
new
another
models
show I
as
watched
they're
recently.
developed.
It was Knights and Magic. But instead of it being like knights as in people with swords or whatever, and shields in armor, the knights were mechs.
You won't
Dudes
have to
in
worry
mechs,
about
but
making
still
enough for your
mechs.
squad. We'll outfit
And
them.
then there was this, the main character is a guy who is really into, like, the Gundam figurines that you can collect. Where it's like, here's the structure, like the body structure, like the skeleton, and then just shit you can add on to the skeleton to actually
Right.
make it look
You can
like,
choose which optional parts
say,
you want
Gundam
in
wing
the tank equipment section.
or whatever. Has thousands of them, dies, makes 0. Just so happens to be sent into a world where that
Come
is
in
literally
anytime
their
and make
main
adjustments
force
based on
of
the
weapon.
needs of the operation at hand.
Holy shit, I can customize my own mech and get paid for it. What a world. We should develop weapons. Is there anything I can actually make? Accuracy boost, damage boost. I probably need to boost the accuracy on my scout rifle.
Accuracy is really good.
Yeah. My options are boost accuracy on assault rifle, boost damage on machine gun, boost damage on Lance RPG, accuracy on sniper, or upgrade uniform, which I still don't know what that does. I know what
The
upgrading
uniform
the,
increases, I think, their defense, their HP, and...
yeah, it says it increases their defense. Going from base uniform to uniform upgrade 1 makes you go from having 0 defense to 1 defense.
Yep.
I mean, I actually
set
have
for you,
quite a
bro.
bit,
It's
so I
done.
can... I can upgrade a few things. I definitely need to give all of my people that are going to be
All set.
walking around any amount of defense. Cause, oof.
Oh yeah. Defense is good. It really sucks whenever, like, your one linchpin character just gets fucking one-tapped by someone.
This is my, like, Lord of War. Also, he takes 1 shot and it is completely out of the battle. Oh right, the Edelweiss's equipment thing was set up as like one of those, almost like a Tetris game, where it's like you have so many squares, fill them up.
Yep.
Make sure the shapes fit properly.
Come again a little.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I can hire
Welcome to
units or
your
if I have
worst
to wait.
nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat. I want you all to go out there, kick some
I don't know what my
tail,
phone is,
and
but
then
it's
show
angry.
me what you learned.
It's angry.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, my alarm went off for all that medicine I can't take because I don't have any left. I have my take your pill, which I'm out, and I have my antidepressants, which I think fell under my bed, but I'm not sure.
I will try. But don't go try. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2. Scout. When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up. You hear
Level
me,
up your
maggots?
scouts?
And
or whatever.
all right. Now I'll show you lowlives how. It ain't complicated. First, once
Go
the
out,
experience.
fight, gain XP, come back, spend XP to level up your class as a class. Which I definitely need to focus on leveling up my scouts because I have to use them for the
Good work,
vast
maggots.
majority of the game.
You're Good
Plus,
work.
I think I actually obtain something from leveling up my classes. I just don't remember what. Hey, we gained stuff.
Fight the. Good work.
God, I sound so healthy. Alright. Scouts are at level 3,
Sometimes
that's good.
leveling up a unit class will. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic.
Real golden oldie. Here's evade boost.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad. It doesn't take a genius to see
You have
that
obtained
leveling up your
Piccolo's
soldiers
training.
is the best way to beef up your squad.
When out in combat, you can yell at your entire team to dodge!
The
Some
soldiers,
of them will listen. Some of them
all
will
that
still
just
get
from
shot.
me working you sorry bums into the dirt.
Dodge what?
I just
Fucking
hope
Christ,
you maggots
Gohan.
are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Oh, you know what I just realized that's actually kind of, annoying? I'm gonna have to redo all of Borderlands 3 before the last DLC comes out.
Well, you know.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
I mean, we don't
access
have
to
to
both
get you up
drafted
to the
and
full
volunteer
speed because the DLC is.
There are things with the DLC that let you start at level.
Now that I
Oh
think
yeah,
of it,
you get
Squad
to
7 is
yeah.
still short on
I think that's how it
soldiers, isn't
works. I'm not 100%.
Yeah,
I'll explain
there
how
was a
this
skip
works.
that they added with the
One of the pages.
quote unquote skip.
The
They allowed you to
recruits have
start at a
already
certain
assigned
level
classes based on their talents.
by base.
I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
There are 5 classes.
First off, you have the scouts.
Whatever this
Just
is.
That comes at
have
the price
good
of
aim,
firepower. Their job
mediocre
is spotting
damage.
enemies. Next up, the
Shock
troopers.
troopers can't get
They're the
very
ones
far.
to break through enemy lines
Big
and
rapid
clean
fire
up.
energy.
They offer excellent offense and defense. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
Except for the fact that they can't move very far.
Think of them
That's a
as
pretty
the
big
least
shortcoming.
finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers.
Lancers!
See another short
and
joke
Fuck a
again.
bomber. Huh?
Their
Over there
purpose
making
is
more
pretty
short good jokes.
self-explanatory. In most
Maybe.
cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well
This is
shielded
the
from
Lancer.
explosives, which conveniently
They have
includes
big
tank
damage
mortars.
when it comes to tanks.
What's that in play?
And they also are the only unit with a shield on on them. Everyone else,
Kind of has little arm guardy boys and things.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire.
If that.
Their limited ammo.
they can fuck up a
Changing
tank.
gears,
Unfortunately,
we have the engineers.
they're not getting
They
very
handle
far, and they
supplies
take
and
like
perform
one
combat
shot to
support.
kill.
They can
Or
restock
one
other
burst
units'
from a shock
ammunitions,
troop.
treat the wounded, even repair tanks. on site. They can place
Then you've
sandbags
got
for
your
cover,
guy, your
disarm mines,
engineers. They
repair
can fuck up
towers,
mines.
You name it.
They can make cover. They
Their
can fix your
actual
tank.
combat skills are very low.
Big thing is they
Think
can
of
fix
them
your tank.
as
Everything
combat
else is kind of mediocre,
facilitators.
but they can fix your tank.
Lastly,
When
we
the
have
Edelweiss
snipers.
is damaged, they can fix
shoot
your
down
tank.
targets from a considerable
Snipers,
distance.
do big number.
You won't find better soldiers
That's
for
it.
marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see.
To be fair, lady, you have glasses. You probably can't see very well without them.
Sniping rifles
So
also
I
come
feel
with
like
scopes
they
that
can
work
hit
to
targets I
augment
can
a
barely
sniper's
see.
natural eyesight.
Not much.
You say sniper.
Drawbacks include
Snipers
low
can hit
mobility and
targets
defense.
that I can barely
If
see.
the enemy gets them
But
alone,
what happens
they're
if we
done
remove
for.
your glasses? Then you can't see shit.
Well, did you know they weren't glasses, they were sunglasses.
Nah.
You just...
But can't read.
That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
You can have 20 dudes. Enjoy figuring out how that number works. Okay, we can get Hermes, which has meadow bread. When he's standing in a grassy field, he gets more defense. Claustrophobic. Tight spaces like trenches make him do less damage. He fancies women. Whenever he has women around, he gets the big dick energy that gives him more accuracy.
He gets distracted.
He gets that big dick energy and gets very accurate. Melville has an allergy to deserts, so he'll lose HP whenever there's too much sand. Trooper Killer, every time he kills a shock trooper, he'll do more damage for the next attack. Or for the next little bit, I guess. Whatever. Chatty Cathy. Whenever a close friend is nearby, so Alex, Nina, or Ted, he won't shut up, and the distraction will lower accuracy. Ted's allergic to metal. Unfortunately, we have a tank.
Unfortunately, his gun is made out of metal.
Yeah, also that.
Yeah, like...
He fancies
also
women.
Armor.
So
Armor's also usually made out of some sort of metal or hardened, you know, mineral.
Hardened material of some sort.
Yeah, like plexiglass.
Then we have Ted. He's allergic to metal, but he swings both ways. Fancies men and women, making him incredibly accurate so long as he has friends.
I just want someone to lay in the bed with me, okay? He doesn't care.
There's Wavy. Whenever... oh my god. Worries about dirt stains lead to distraction and decrease in accuracy. Having anyone from the same area as him gives him enhanced defense. When he's at camp, he'll naturally become better at evading. Country bred, standing in bare dirt leads to a boost in concentration.
Sort kind of maybe.
So, boost accuracy. Having allies in the same unit class, so other scouts, raises natural evasion. Unfortunately, he has a bad back, and crouching lowers his defense.
That wouldn't technically lower his defense, that would just lower, like, his ability to do stuff. Cause
he'd just be a lot slower.
Yeah.
Should lower his evasion. Country bred,
he'd, like, take more
women.
time to get up or something, like...
Good buddy. Being around close friends makes even the battlefield a little cheerier, boosts their attack power. For whatever reason, shock troopers aren't their thing, attack power is lowered against shock troopers. Unfortunate. Juno, which has metal allergy, born leader, having any allies nearby, sparks a sense of responsibility, increasing her defense. Unfortunately, she has a metal allergy and she's claustrophobic. Cherry has Child of Nature. Paved roads feel strange and cold, leading to discomfort and lower defense. Doesn't shut up. Is a really enjoys looting the men's. Ica has a pollen allergy and good buddy. Alex has night vision, which is one we haven't covered yet. Their keen sight is unimpeded by the darkness of night, letting them fire with enhanced accuracy, even in the dark. And Scout Killer, much like Shock Trooper, whenever they kill one, Gain big damage boost. Kevin Abbott has Metalhead. The smell of iron clears the head, leading to a boost in attack power. Kinda weird.
Not sure how the fuck metal does that, but sure.
Nah. This one has Lancer Killer, same as Scout Killer and Shock Trooper Kill. This one has Imp Hater. Pure hatred for the Empire yields a boost in accuracy.
I like how they call him the Imp rather than the Imp.
Yep. It's Imp as in
The
little
fucking
goblin
imps.
demons instead of Amp
imps.
as in the Empire. Micah Hawkins has Pessimist, Kiba. Having less than half full HP makes them throw away hope for the future, meaning lessen defense.
Fuck it, I'm just not even gonna block. There's no point to it.
Not even gonna try. Shut in. When holed up in camp, they cease to pay attention to the world outside, causing a drop in defense. Aisha has two that we haven't covered yet. Panicky, charging into the enemy, face the enemy, decreases attack power because gun. Loneliness soon sets in when no allies are nearby, leading to decreased evasion. I have no friends, ergo, oh shit. Dorothy has frail body, lowered defense when at half AP instead of health. Nina has Lancer hit. Nina is probably one of the better ones. John, pollen allergy, fancies men, gay. Nils, city kid, standing on paved roads makes him feel at home, upping his defense. Lone wolf, well alone, or having allies nearby is a distraction that lowers evasion. I always thought Lone Wolf actually gave him a boost when there wasn't anyone nearby. Sucks to suck. Night blind, can't see shit in the dark, loses all sense of accuracy. Fatalist, when HP reaches a single digit, they dive headlong into despair, causing lower accuracy. No. I think that covers the majority. Wait,
Hello,
Claudia.
I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up.
Claudia's nice. Camaraderie is one we haven't covered yet. Having allies of the same unit. Oh, yes, we have. It'll increase their evasion when they have friends of the same type. Alright, so we'll get Ted.
Thank you, hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
Do you now? We got Ted. We'll get Juno.
Corin, reporting for duty. Looks like I'll be joining you in Squad 7.
Sad that I don't have access to Vice.
Yeah, that was Revelations was one, Vice and...
I thought Vice was in this one too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think he's a shock trooper, I just don't have him.
No, well, I mean, yeah, you don't start with all the characters. I also think you had to go to a character and, like, activate them for them to be in the game, because...
We will get Carlin. Get...
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
See? Gay shit. Ain't trying to hide nothing. We got Ica.
Hey there. I'm Ica Thompson.
The pollen,
I'll try my best.
pollen thing
Sound
shouldn't
good
be
walking?
too much of a hindrance. Kobe. Look at Alex.
Hi, I'm out.
I think I actually have to get my full squad, or else it won't let me leave. Guess we'll get Hermes. Only got one downside. Fucking Melville has 2 that are actually really annoying. Rules of nature. Metalhead claustrophobic.
Salinas Milton, at your service.
Salinas Milton. Wow, Draxon hater. Isn't that where you're from? Yeah. Just being around Draxons makes them nauseous, leading to decreased defense. Unfortunately, that's the army we're leading.
Yep.
Kind of a problem, not gonna lie.
Hi there, I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just...
Get Granny, who probably makes bread.
Hello, sir. My name is Nadine. I'm sure I'll be
Get
coming to...
Nadine, because she's got more positives than negatives. Get Oscar.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me on board.
Guess we'll get Melvo. 2 slots left. Child of Nature Invader.
Challenger, reporting
Jesus
for duty,
Christ!
sir.
God, that guy's voice is deep. Really deep. My lord.
Hello, I'm Kevin. Kevin Abbott?
Look at this ragtag team of misfits.
Look at these fucking losers.
Well, you know what? These guys have to save the world, so you know.
Anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
By killing people.
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
Yep. As time passes, we'll have more
all
recruits
the
to choose
go through
from.
training together, so they're all ready for combat.
Everyone you can
same level as
recruit
the
will
rest
be
of
at
the team
the
you've taken
same
into the
as
field.
everyone you've already recruited. It's just they'll have
You can swap
different
out members
pros
without
and
the worry
cons
of
for
losing the benefit of their
actually
experience.
getting them on your team.
Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the...
You can wing it for the rest of it. You might be a commander,
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of
but
responsibility.
you're gonna wing it.
Come to think of it, Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Alright. I don't think that I have anything else that I need to deal with.
Well...
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else, any other big things to deal with, so I'll just do upgrade, like casual upgrades for as many things as I can.
That's usually a good way to go about it.
Here you go! All set.
Boost your blast suits. Body enhancements. Reinforced barrel. Frontal armor. That's a good one to upgrade.
Here you...
Spare belt. Tread HP upgrades. Hardened plate for the radiator. That's probably super needed. Bulletproof visor increases accuracy. Oh, that increases my range by 200.
Oh yeah.
Having better range on tank is good.
Oh yeah. Wherever you can out-snipe the other tanks.
Yeah. Being able to snipe or no sniping a tank is always a good time.
Well, I've had mixed success rates with sniping with tank.
I mean,
Usually
I generally just have nah success rates.
Well, no, what I mean is when it comes
to
when it came to the tank, like this is a make or break shot. You have to hit this or you die. Usually died.
Yeah, I know the feel.
You have to kill that tank before that tank shoots you one more time. I can't take another hit, and I can't repair you any further. This is all you got.
I've been looking for you.
But
hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
That's all I got.
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
That's the only Mormons, so...
I think it's nice that
I'm
we'll all be on the same
gonna
squad
get to where I unlock the next battle, and then I'm gonna stop.
I think so too.
Which should be pretty soon.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
Not only is this a form of gas, it's also bombs.
And medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere.
And eventually we learn to put it in
For
swords.
some people, though, it's the source of a lot of conflict.
Eventually.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you.
What's this?
Father's flare
Here,
gun.
have a
It was
gun.
in the barn, but I
You
thought you
fucking
might have
what,
some
mate?
use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
You're lucky that your
I didn't
sister
mean-
does machines real
I just
good.
can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this.
I made sure your tank works. I made sure you got a flare gun that actually can shoot flares.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you.
New episode has been added. Yeah, I think I have two or three more cutscenes that aren't very long, and then battle. So.
I'll cut to the chase.
There's some pretty lengthy cutscenes
Bridge
and
was
shit in
just
that
taken
game,
by the
but
Empire.
I don't remember where
It's
they were.
a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
Because there's also
It's a
plot
major
significant,
drawbridge
like super
crossing
plot
the canal in
significant.
Vassal, just outside
They're the
the
ones that are
capital.
immediately coming to my mind. I don't know about the rest.
I know that
bridge is a
right,
part
like
of the central
in this one,
transit
the only
arc
thing I can really
leading
remember
into
is that first like
Our mission
chapter and a
is to
half,
take it back.
like the prologue, chapter 1, and then a bit of chapter 2, isn't terrible. Once you get to the halfway point of chapter 2, chapter 3-ish, then you actually have to brain. Because at that point, it's going to be like, hey, by the way,
with their shock troops
there's
outnumbering
nothing
their
you can
defense.
do that won't get you
Our
screwed
3rd
one way or
Regiment will
another.
retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint.
Man, this is a really
the militia
weird thing
holding
that I
a
do.
little strategy meeting of its own.
General Damon. Turns out, this man, Chunky.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
He's just full of
My
charm.
apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Man, her name is pronounced Verrot, but when you look at it, it's like Verret? Because you just want to say carrot.
Verrot.
Verrot. But you just look at it, it's like, carrot? Carrot. You're a carrot.
Whatever. They're just
You might be
country
white,
mice.
but you're a carrot.
It's not like they'll be much help.
Meanwhile,
More
be able
help
to eat
perhaps
that
than
carrot.
your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
meanwhile, General Damon's like 2 tons of fun and not very good at it.
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position.
know,
We'll reclaim it
because he
immediately.
is 2 tons of fun doesn't mean he is actually fun.
Well, good.
That's not
See
how
that
that
you
always
do.
works.
He also
Sadly.
He also sounds like he's been smoking for years.
I mean,
Who was that?
that was a big thing back in the day.
I mean, it's also
guards.
a normal military
General
thing.
Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces?
Lots of military.
That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks
no
down
wonder
on the
he's such an
militia.
asshole. He's an aristocrat. Aristocrat? Kill the deck!
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe.
Oh, speaking of which, so today and yesterday, like today I brought the dog home, but yesterday when me and my mom went for a walk,
who cares at this point whether
there was
you're
a
in the
cat
army
who
or the
walked,
militia?
it's
ridiculous.
Was going down the sidewalk toward us as we were going, like it was going up the street, we were going down the street. And Mom was like, oh god, it's a raccoon, and went on the road, and I just walked beside the cat, like, yep, you're evil, but you don't scare me, you little bastard. I know you're plotting.
Gentlemen,
and then today she's like, you don't know if he's
mission.
gonna bite you, and I'm like, he's not gonna bite me, he's a good boy.
We'll begin by
he's just a
taking back
puppy,
the
he don't
Western
know.
Bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming
That
the
actually
bridge.
usually assumes that the puppy will bite you then.
Lieutenant Gunther,
It's gonna try to play with you.
Yeah.
With teeth
I'm
and
assigning Squad
paws.
7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
This one just, when he came down the street, and I was like, hey buddy, you okay?
Yes,
he came
Captain.
and just, like, sat at, like, in front of me and was like, I'm gonna sniff your dick. Like, motherfucker, no.
The other squads are on
That's
patrol.
weird, please don't.
Stay sharp and be ready to help
Then I
take
walked
back
him
the
home.
bridge.
It was a really weird, weird situation, but
I'm counting
hey,
on all of you out there.
whatever works, I
Now
guess.
move out.
Save the doggo. Doggo.
Not Halloween yet, can't do that. Damn it.
The thing is, he wasn't, like, he was still a puppy, and I know that at the end of the street that I live on, there's a big dog named Chaos, who's effectively just a bear.
He's a bear.
He's basically a bear. So it was like, I really don't want little dog to meet Chaos. Chaos might eat you. He big, you not big. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed that first episode of Valkyria Chronicles. Not sure if this is going to be a full series or if I'm going to get dicked at some point. We'll see. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to follow and subscribe. Watch it on YouTube. Check all the links in the description below. You can support us on Patreon and on Twitch. Any and all sports, incredibly appreciated. Hope y'all enjoyed. Good night and good luck.